Why hackers use Linux? Linux first is an open source. So unlike Windows, Linux is an open source, meaning that the source code of the operating system is available to you. As such, you can change and manipulate it as you please. So if you are trying to make a system operate in a ways it wasn't intended to, being able to manipulate the source code is essential. The second thing is Linux is transparent. So to hack effectively, you must know and understand your operating system and a large extent the operating system you are attacking. Linux is totally transparent, meaning we can see and manipulate all its working parts. Not so with Windows. Microsoft tries hard to make it as difficult as possible to know the inner working of on its operating system. So you never really know what's going on under the hood. Whereas in Linux, you have spotlight shining directly on each and every component of the operating system. This makes working with Linux more effective. Linux offers granular control. Linux is granular, that means that you have almost infinite amount of control over the system. In Windows, you can control only what Microsoft allows you to control. In Linux, everything can be controlled by the terminal at the most minuscule level or the most macro level. In addition, Linux makes scripting in any of the scripting languages simple and effective. Most hacking tools are written for Linux. So well over 90% of all hacking tools are written for Linux. There are exceptions, of course, such as Kane, Able, and Wikto, but those exceptions prove the rule. Even when hacking tools such as Metasploit or Nmap are ported for Windows, not all the capabilities transfer from Linux. The future belongs to Linux or Unix. This might seem like a radical statement, but I firmly believe that the future of information technology belongs to Linux and Unix systems. Microsoft had its day in the 1980s and 1990s, but its growth is slowing and stagnating. Since the internet began, Linux Unix has been the operating system of choice for web servers due to its stability, reliability, and robustness. Even today, Linux Unix is used in 2/3 of web servers and dominates the market. Embedded systems in routers, switches, and other devices almost always use a Linux kernel. And the world of virtualization is dominated by Linux, with both VMware and Citrix built on the Linux kernel. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next lecture.